And we weren't out on the ocean, but it was so, the water was too choppy that day. It was like, no. And then another time, before he was born,
we're very happy about it. Yeah, of course.
And I went
Yeah.
to Greece with my mom, and he's got, of course, he's still behind the island.
I know, me too.
Of course, he's got
Fill us out to the...
They do it every year, right? Right out, right when he goes down.
Come on.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Fill us out to whatever you want to drink.
How's it going? Welcome aboard.
Okay, hi.
She's getting the peanut cantaloupe. Sure, anything. I love it.
You know your Silver Irish I used to work on?
What's it?
The Silver Irish. The one that took
Did you get tattooed?
Yeah, it was so
Right.
yeah,
That's cool.
didn't get all of it done in time, but at least I got you somewhat.
Yeah. So, maybe I can service it.
Yeah, looks good. We were in the morning.
Yeah, sweet. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Just get a little spoiled running in the Acoma car. I've done that twice now. I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to live in that car.
I've been in that car a couple times, but I've never ridden it. That's one thing I've never ridden it.
Yeah.
We had an Abaco convention downtown in Albuquerque with Santa Fe.
Okay. You live in Albuquerque, or are you guys here in Santa
Albuquerque.
Fe?
Albuquerque.
Nice.
Well, we put
Did you
our
make it?
moves
No,
on paper
family?
and we made it up and watched it live.
Hey, who's doing the black card? You can always, you have
They were dancers.
Okay, and that's mostly what I thought. Okay, cool. And I
They
thought
were
we had humans there, so we can always get offer. I can use your
I gotta
money
come.
to do that. Alright. So what's yeah. I can also talk about the other conservation efforts there that we've now finally nailed down. Okay, we're only gonna have
That's a compliment.
yeah, 10 minutes. We'll be
It
fast.
is. They said it was free, Mom.
We'll be fast.
It was complimentary.
Okay.
It was good. The lady that sat us down said it was.
Nice.
Yeah, if you want to get an extra one.
Oh, so this is
I don't even need
I
it.
don't think if we
Yes.
yes, aren't we supposed to get a meal?
Yeah, I still love them.
Yeah, you're supposed to get one in Lamy. Yeah.
It's a really fun trip.
Because it's
So we're gonna be on board.
Let me organize. Where are you? Yeah, well, eat little paper cups.
Hey, Mom, you have your granola bar too. Mom, you also have granola bars. Remember? Yeah, they're chocolate chips. So.
I'm gonna have a Sprite.
Here we go. We're gonna get going now. Just leave it here, and then she'll come back and get it. Forever, and then she'll take it to the. Here we go. Right on time.
Hear the whistle blowing, rise up so early in the morning. Can't you hear the captain shouting, Dinah, blow your horn. Want to blow, Dinah, want to blow, Dinah, want to blow your horn. Dinah, want to blow, Dinah, want to blow your horn.
The camera didn't record while we departed the depot.
Someone's in the kitchen, I
But I got it now. I got it.
Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah. Deep in the aisle, deep back in the aisle, deep in the aisle, strumming on the old guitar.
Yeah, really, because nobody wants us to
We're working on this road. I don't know what's happening right now. Why are we still here?
I've seen it.
That's railroad business for you. That's sort of looking at a parking lot in the back. I don't know what's going on. Oh, the train song.
Oh, railroader. That's what's coming through right now. They're running on.
Ah, that's one. Waiting for the rail runner. This is the one sidecar. Okay. Now I know. The rail runner has priority.
Yes, it does. And they own the trackage.
Impressive. See, I went again with my mom since a long time ago, and I'm Catholic, so we went the next day because we were the tour guide. The anything like that on the subway system.
Play guitar?
Electric, yeah.
I can sort of pick out the guitar players because they're looking at it.
Yeah.
All the way back, he's going to come out and play one.
No, I mean, I'll always remember that too because I thought I felt very fortunate that we did that. You know, that we got to do that.
That's one of my rooms.
Here we go. Now we're going.
Sitting there and hearing that music and
They're working on it. I know they'll restore it in due time.
Now we're
They are
back.
working on it.
We're going to talk about the actual system keep getting the Santa thing here pretty soon, since that's sort of where our roots came from.
When that tower
Let's sing
went
about
down.
that.
We have to wait for railroader to pass us before we can keep going.
Oh,
They just did.
oh.
We took the siding.
He was about, well, maybe 8 or something.
Big attention number 40.
Grandmother was
From the sound of weather, that's Topeka and Santa Fe.
was like this kind of thing. It was rock.
He was told by his steam engineer.
Okay,
So
they robbed the train.
Legacy knows everywhere.
When they stopped kind of like this, they had
Yes, Topeka and Santa Fe, here she
but
comes.
then after lunch, they had a judge
Yeah, you better pick that
saying,
route.
rob the
Here she
train.
Passengers, that's mighty big.
They gave him a gold.
The Browns Hotel, right away from the quietest
Yeah, you
place.
do.
Where is it?
Boy, he testified.
I came to the judge.
You asked him to testify. 8 or 9. They asked him, he was like,
I said these guys
oh, and then this was funny too, because the guys were like, you know, they like to take money, right? So you have to clear over the money. And he said,
I was stubborn.
yeah, and so they were like, no, seriously, you're supposed to go over the money.
Hey, James, you gotta fix that.
I was like, I'm not all right.
Gotta wish the passengers mighty
That's
big.
right.
To get
That's
that
right.
whistle down the line. Bigger engine number 49. The only one that'll sound that way on the edge of Topeka home Santa Fe, on the edge of Topeka and the Santa Fe. We have some people here from Philadelphia over there. Philadelphia out in the front over there. She says that the Zobra came from Philadelphia, so you have to talk to this lady over here. She says we're not original, so we're going to have to figure that out over there.
Well, anyway, that song that Chris just sang us here, you might have seen a movie back from like 1940, 1941.
yes, we also got the
A movie called The Hardy Girls.
There's also a co-worker.
Bob Darwin sang that song in it.
He did throw it in the water.
No, yeah.
Fun kind of sing-along song. And the song is
Look at this stripe.
Anyway, Santa Fe, today better known as the Burlington Northern Santa Fe, which is one of our three big freight lines we have in the country. So back then,
Well, I don't know how we're going to open this and split it without it falling.
I'm not going to have any. I don't want any.
From what didn't start in
So I
Atkinson, actually
said,
never
if they
came to
just had
Santa
little
Fe.
Dixie cups, that would
Kind of
work.
stunning here.
Just
But
pour it in a little cup.
this was back in 1879. When the railroad finally made its
Anything else
way
I can get for you?
No, thank you.
through Oklahoma to Colorado and made its way finally to through the Rocky Mountains, and looked like it was going to come to Santa Fe. And the engineers looked at the
Grab my white
routes and
sweater
said,
out of there.
"Oh no, that's way too difficult. That'd be way too expensive. There's so many arroyos along the routes. There's all these hills and whatnot." And like, look to our left. We're up on an embankment right now. So they looked at all this and said, "Oh no, we can't build a railroad there." So they bypassed Santa Fe entirely and went right to Albuquerque. All the citizens from our city were all like, "No, we gotta have the railroad." The railroad is a game changer. Beforehand, to get to Santa Fe, you had to come on the Santa Fe Trail, which leads you from Independence, Missouri, which is where Harry Truman is from. To get here, it's about 700 miles. It could take you 3 months in a caravan to get here. And pulled by mules or oxen.
Most of that trail's
Getting the
gone now.
railroad means that now, once they build it, you can get out of here in a couple days from New York City, and it dramatically lowers the cost of bringing people here by freight. And the time, it's so
a granola bar, Mom, if you want that. Give her a granola bar.
Oh, yeah, I do have a
to fund this 18-mile extension, leading from what's now the village of Lamy, which is where we're going to stop for lunch, do a quick little tour of downtown. It's tiny, cool village. And then the rail yard, where we departed from. The rail yard, by the way, is my neighborhood. I live right there. So super excited to live in such an urban neighborhood. And 88 is when they got the railroad to open up in Santa Fe. The route we are taking today is the route of the original spur line for the AT and SF. The first of 3 railroad trains that ran out of the rail yard. The other 2, one of them ran north from the restaurant that's now Tomasitas. You've all dined at Tomasitas before? It's really popular, kind of a brick building, it's got a Spanish food tile on it. It's like a lot of railroad buildings that you'll see all around. I was born in Sacramento, California, and we had a building just like it that is now today's spaghetti factory. So a lot of the old railroad buildings get repurposed because they're valuable.
The restaurant nowadays is the station at one point. There used to be track running under that station in the restaurant. There used to be track.
So that's
the old delivery line. The whole delivery line.
One that was in Mexico Central, which ran south to the center part of the city, 12 little farms.
The RTW
The other was the Chili line, which ran north, a narrow gauge railway that went to Antonito, Colorado, which is also where the Cubas and Toltec today ends, which I'm going to do in a couple weeks with my parents. So very excited about that. So, that's a really famous line. It's right around, also a narrow gauge railway. They called it the Chili line because they were exporting chilies to Colorado. The chilies is such a defining part of our food. You all know our unofficial, official state question. For those of you who are, for visitors, our state, what's our official question we ask here? Red or green, or Christmas? Okay, very good. Our question here we ask at restaurants, top Western restaurants, is red, green, or Christmas? This is what defines New Mexican cuisine. It's chili, which we spell, by the way, with an E rather than an I. It's Chile, as a country. And so we don't put a lot of garlic and stuff, but rather we put chili and everything. So, those who are visiting, you got to get to one of our top Western restaurants. It's just a fantastic cuisine. It's not Tex-Mex, no offense to Tex-Mex. It's not Mexican. It's its own distinct thing. It's kind of a hybrid of early Spanish cuisine combined together with native cuisine. It's really distinct and it's absolutely delicious. So, and we'll have a little bit of it down there in Lamy today. I think we're having burrito pies. Yeah, excellent. So yeah, kind of a 20th century fun favorite. Everyone's favorite summer camp meal. I'm going to turn the microphone back over to Chris, and we'll do some narration as we go along.
Okay, thank you, Garrett. You mentioned red or green, and I just happen to have a song I've written called Red or Green. So there's a little time for you to play on this into. Any restaurant you go into, that's the question you got to answer. Red or green or red? Maybe Christmas instead. Want your chili carbonara? We can serve them any style. And so when you finally know, question only where to go. Chili pods or chili sauce, dice it up in salsa hot. Do you want it by the slice? Sprinkle chili powder spice. And so when you finally know, question only where to go. Chili, red or green, a question for the state's cuisine. No matter where you go, everybody wants to know.
That's what it is, Mom. It's there in the tent.
Red or green.
They put up shade around the table.
Red or green.
They don't have people sitting outside in the sun.
Red or green.
Trees aren't big enough to cover everyone.
I was hoping we were going to have lunch at, what is that called, the legal tender?
Legal tender. That's for the brunch train.
Yeah, so we're not having lunch inside. Because I know...
But that's part of the tour, though. You get to tour it.
I remember many years back, it was
Going
very
to
charming.
Tachichimayo.
And it's supposed to be like...
Around the Rio Square,
Unfortunately, we're not
Rio Arriba, Abajo, the Sea of Valley also. We got some people from Las Cruces here too, way over there somewhere. And so when you finally know, question of New Mexico, chili, chili, so unique, flavor, size, and shape and heat. Varieties of spice, of life. I could eat it day or night. And so when you finally know, it's question of New Mexico. Chili, chili, little green, a question for states to see. No matter where you go, everybody wants
For me, I knew the guy who helped get the train going. That's how I got a free ticket. I had an exit.
for Christmas.
I live in Albuquerque. I have a business there, and I live there. Railroad Empire Corporation. The one with the private car and
Make your
all the
choices.
stuff.
Thank you. It's time for another train song.
And we have an office up here in Santa Fe.
And he works for the wheels.
Yeah, and I have an office up here for the.
I want to point out to everyone really quickly. Normally, this whole countryside looks very brown. And we have had the most incredible monsoon season. For our visitors to Santa Fe, monsoon is our summer festival.
I haven't eaten since I
And in the middle of June, we've had 9 inches of rain. It's absolutely extraordinary. The desert is just absolutely brilliant right now with color. The wildflowers, you'll see them everywhere. We don't get to see these very often. They kind of receive them just everywhere. They sort of wait until they have enough rain and something
We've had a lot of
it's not
rain.
out. So we are so privileged to have a summer like this in Santa Fe. It's just remarkable. In a few minutes, we're going to come up and see a really cool interchange where we're going to be slowing way down because we have an old railroad trestle that we are going to cross over that is original from 1880. All on the route, you're going to see a whole bunch of causeways they had to build. This was all way before they had bulldozers. So they had manpower with shovels to build up all these embankments to make the route much more flat. Even as you come down to the lamy, it's fairly steep when you come down the railroad. You'll see all on the way, you'll see all kinds of rails, and then you'll notice these causeways. They had to build this whole thing up, the route that we're going to take here today, to make it fairly flat for the railroad to push it.
Because they were doing a prescribed burn.
We are actually coming up here right on the corner. So you can see here right now from that side, so left side of the train, and then you'll see on the right hand side, you'll see this old trestle. So we're about to slow down, we're going to go over it at 2 or 3 miles an hour. So old. We have this great curve you're going to see up ahead. And you'll notice here, notice the entire embankment.
This is pretty.
It's this huge
That's
contour
on the other side that we're going past with the old track line.
They built this entire embankment that we're on right now with men with shovels. And much of the route has these embankments along it.
You want to know what
It's pretty
came out of the
incredible how
railroad?
labor-intensive this
That's the
was.
bridge we're going over again.
Oh,
And here comes up here the old trestle, again from 1880, so again we're going to go really slow over it. And then right past it, I want to point out there's a really cute little farm right past it. They got like baby donkeys, they got some goats on it. It's like, yeah. So it's right after the trestle. You see this little place here, there's some ponies and so on. But it's pretty amazing. Again, this is the original route that we're traveling on. They did, of course, upgrade the rails and the ties when they reopened here, the Sky Railway here back in December. So we're very modern facilities here today.
mountains in the background.
And lastly, I'm going to turn things over to Chris, back over to Chris here in a second, but anytime you wish to go outside onto the flat car, it is open. Yeah, just go through the other car and enjoy yourself. Do bring your hat and do wear sunscreen. If you did bring sunscreen, you come talk to me, because I pretty much limit it. So if you need it, I got it. So. But it's really fun hanging out on the flat car. You can see so much more.
Yeah, they're closed off.
We will have a stop on the way back at the Galaxy Basin where we get out and we talk about the geology and also about the early human habitation of the Galaxy Basin.
Go out there in the
There's
field.
a goat right there.
Are we going to be on that side when we come back? Oh, but only if we're
All right,
in
Chris,
the
take
city.
it away.
Sing along.
We're going to go that way, then come backwards. We'll be on this side going back. track.
Are we gonna keep the same seats somewhere?
Yeah, we all.
No fun, no fool, no fun. Ain't got no cigarettes, not 2 hours of a person room by. 8 for 12 for that room. Man of means, by no means, king of the road. Third box on midnight train, destination oh, worn out shoe and shoe.
They had it closed when we pulled out of the station.
No union
And there's a generator on the flat car, so locked right that car behind us.
so but not to get around. Man of means, but no means,
Probably wasn't much in
king
there.
of the road.
Looks like mostly ice.
I know every anyone ever trained, all of the children and all of the men, every handshake and every town, every look that ain't looking, know what's around us. No friends, ain't got no cigarettes on 2 hours of fishing going by. Take the truck for the room. Man of means, by no means, king of the road. Man of means, by no means, king of the road.
Every day. Every day. Here every day. Well, we have friends in Albuquerque that live up into the mountains on the suicide. Oh, yeah. Yeah, because yeah, all these homes have all that glass. You know, it's all windows. Yeah, yeah. Well, our friends that live up into the mountains in Albuquerque said the amount they built when they built an extension on their home, it's all windows on this road, and you just there's this vista of. The first time I walked in there, I was like, wow, what a view! I mean, I had the same thought, like every day, like you get up and you see
Not to be
like, wow.
some things are wrong. Dreaming about the world is young, and I believe it could be someday it's going to come.
I don't know if you can use it or not, but it's
The rise of peace train, peace train, take this country, to take me home again.
so, it's just like, I never will know that. You have to spend a lot of money to live there.
And then we jump on the peace train. Come on the peace train. Put your bags together. Go bring you the breakthrough. Cause it's getting never. Soon it will be with you. Come and go the middle. It's not so far to you. And it's getting nearer. Soon it belongs to
My
you.
house is not big, it's 2,000 square feet. And now it is worth $330,000, but I'm like,
Sounding loud, out on the peace train.
why are you probably like
Come on the peace train, the peace train.
and people are buying homes in our area all over the place, and it's like, wow, I mean, you know it's not worth it.
Been crying lately, thinking about the world as it is. Why must we go on hating? Why can't we live and live? Cause on the edge of darkness, there rides a peace train. The peace train takes this country to take me home again. The peace train sounding loud.
Anyway, so I've been watching again my home values and
So, my friends, my guests, I want to talk a bit about the Civil War, and some of the Civil War that was actually fought right around here, which is kind of remarkable. Remember, the war broke out in 1861 over the question of the expansion of slavery, and there was an army of Texans that decided they were going to march up from San Antonio and occupy New Mexico. That did not sit well here with our population. So, Texans, by the way, tried to take over New Mexico twice before. And so when this thing happened, you had all these young New Mexicans that volunteered for the Union to fight against the Texan army that invaded. They came up marching up the Rio Grande. They fought a battle. We call it the Battle of Val Verde, which the Union officially lost, but it was just a tactical defeat. And the Confederate Army continued to move up north. They occupied Santa Fe. And then their goal was to move on to the Colorado gold fields. They wanted to capture, remember this is 1862, so 3 years after the Pikes Peak gold rush. So they're going to go up there and try to capture all this gold. Eventually with the goal of not only getting Colorado, but going on to California and extending slavery all the way up to California, which is my home state. So creating like a southern version of Manifest Destiny, and having the Confederacy reaching from sea to shining sea. They were stopped here, which is a really big deal. There was a battle that was fought in these mountains, right over here to our left. So these are the southernmost section of the Rocky Mountains, called the Sangre de Cristo, or the Blood of Christ. And up here there's a pass up there called Glorieta Pass. There in March 26th of 1862 was fought a small battle, but known here today as the Gettysburg Upper So not nearly as large as that battle was, but nonetheless a really important battle. The Confederates lost that battle. They fought this battle right in the middle of Virginia. And by the way, the battlefield today is part of the Pecos National Historical Park. So if you go, or actually, by the way, it's actually pronounced Pecos, but we all say Pecos. But if you go to visit the national park, which is really beautiful, and they have this huge remains of a pueblo, along with the mission church and along with an amazing kiva right next to it. If you do want to go see the battlefield, it's actually part of the Pecos National Historical Park. So it's self-guided. You have to go get the code from the rangers, and then you drive over, there's a gate, you punch the code in, and then you simply explore. There are interpretive signs to go see it. It's really, really cool to go see the battlefield. It's small, but it's an amazing little event here in New Mexico history. This was a battle that there were New Mexico volunteers that fought there. There were Colorado gold miners who came down here under John Chivich and they galloped all the way. They made this incredible march on horseback in the middle of December through all the snow to get here to save New Mexico from the Texans who were marching up here. And then of course you also have some U.S. Army elements. The key thing about the battle took place, the Confederates pushed back Union forces in the canyon, but at the same time the U.S. Army pushed over a column over the mountain, over a Glorieta Mesa, and they came down the mesa and they found the Confederate supply train, which they burned. And then they found their huge herd of horses and donkeys, which they slaughtered. And at that point that made it untenable for the Texans to stay up here, because they lost their supplies, they lost their ability to travel and they campaigned in the desert, and very quickly they retreated back to Santa Fe. Look at this, look at the wildflowers over here. Just absolutely incredible, and also beautiful horses. There are so many flowers here, it's just unreal. It's so beautiful. Again, we're so privileged right now to see this. The desert has just absolutely come to life here, thanks to all the rain that we've got. wonders to Santa Fe. A lot of the trees that we see here up on the high desert, the main trees that you'll see are the pinon trees, which are kind of in trouble here with global warming. Pinon trees really depend upon their sap to protect themselves from the bark beetles. And the other really common ones you'll see are junipers.
When I drove it,
And
was
those
over
are
an hour
really
and
important
1
element
minute.
for making gin and makeup berries. They produce every 3 or 4 years.
You're not
And
on
the
the
key
highway,
ingredient that
you're in
goes
the
into
back
gin.
like this.
The word, the word gin itself comes from the Dutch word for juniper.
Like Santa
That
Domingo
comes from the Dutch.
Pueblo, San Felipe Pueblo will be a sign.
So in a little bit later, we're going to be coming up
But
to
then
El
halfway
Dorado.
through, when you get to like 5 or 9, you're right by the interstate. You go by the
Where they've done the
interstate.
crucial
Yeah, as you
scene
come
in
into Santa
Breaking
Fe, you're by
Bad.
the interstate, but all the way
Everyone watch Breaking
Yeah,
Bad?
it's
along,
yeah.
it's scenic.
How many of you watch that show, Breaking Bad?
That was in Albuquerque.
Wow, bunch of it, how much to watch. But there's a great scene we'll talk about in episode 5.5 in an episode called Heavy Freight, where they filmed the scene where they stole the methylamine off the train, which was actually the Santa Fe Southern back then, which went out of business in 2012. But it used to run right along this line, and they found a really special spot where there's no houses, where they could stage this great train operation, where they drained the methylamine off the train. So,
Look, there's
you
the caboose
can watch
one.
that scene on YouTube.
You can see the other train, part of the train when you're on the curve. It was curved.
Breaking Bad in it, other than that train. So I think that everyone
I
else.
mean, there's some scenic views.
Really cool.
And let me say,
All right, back to you, Chris.
between Albuquerque and Santa Fe, if you look at the road sign, there'll be a sign that says La Cienega. And if you would follow those, it's only open certain times of year. But if you would follow that sign when they have fiestas out there, it's way in, so you're, you know, the interstate
Just can't wait to get on the road
My
love is making music with my friends. I can't wait to get on the road again. On the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again. My love is making music with my friends. I can't wait to get on the road again. On the road again. Like a band of gypsies, we go down the highway. We're the best of friends. Just to let the world turn our way.
You know, it's so different. I never believe it's the same place. You know, yeah, La Cienega. So, yeah, they just had a fiesta there not too long ago.
Oh yeah, people do.
On the road again.
I was with my friends.
Going places that I've never been. Seeing things that I may never see again. I can't wait to get on the road again. On the road again. Like a band of gypsies, we go down the highway. We're the best of friends. Just to let the world turn our way. And I on the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again.
I don't remember what type of.
I'm not nervous to make me music with my friends. I can't wait to get on the road again. No, I can't wait to get on the road again.
And they killed all the men and treated the women and children as hostages for slaves. You know, just so
Mr. Willie, Willie's in the house.
So it was this huge thing that I never realized had happened there. And I was and so, you know, you come here at night, let's go.
And Mr. Cash is in the house. You gotta have a Mr. Cash song going to train. I hear that train a coming, it's rolling down the hill. I ain't seen the sunshine, I don't know when. It's lamy, this time keeps dragging on. But that train keeps rolling. to Albuquerque town. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy. Don't ever play guns, but I shot and beat just to watch you die. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry. I bet there's good smoking, and I dance down in park. But probably drinking coffee, just smoking big cigars, but I know I can't run it. I know I ain't be free. Pretty flowers, but those who got keep moving, and that's what tortures me. If they freed me from this business, and the railroad train's mine, I bet I'd move a little farther down the line. That's where I want to stay. And let that old sun whistle blow my blues away. I hear the train come, it's rolling around the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. And I'm stuck in the rain. I'm drag on. And that train keeps a rolling from Albuquerque town. And that train keeps a rolling.
And let me tell you, when I was a young person, when I was very young, I couldn't learn it, but I moved to Mexico when I was 20. When I was 23. Okay, so I'm a very young.
It's El Dorado. I'm from El Dorado, so I've got a special song to sing for you there.
Okay, and so
We're not there yet. It's a urban community about 8 miles south of town. About 6,000 people live there. And there's this one little lady, I hope you see her. She's got a cherry red Subaru. Once we get in Little Lamy, and I got a song about her. And maybe we'll find her if we're very low in El Dorado. You know, gluten-free, the coffee's got to be, the perfect kind of coffee. So, we know what's going on in El Dorado. At any rate, that's where I live, and I love it out there. Because it's far enough to live from Santa Fe to give us about an acre or two of land. But then we
No, it was never. It surprised us. It was surprised us.
It's raining, it's cold. Oh man, it's snow. That's one of them. These are trivia, rain song trivia. This one. Someone told me long ago, there's a calm before the storm. I know it's been coming for some time.
We get off the street and we have to walk over to our hotel.
So they say, rain on a sunny day. I know, shining down like a water. Sing it with me. I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain?
We're at the old Santa Fe.
know. Have you
It
ever
was
seen
a couple
the
weeks ago. It was on our
rain
news because they designated
coming
that
down on
historical
sunny days?
main building with a lot
Okay, that's enough of that one. Let's see. These are short ones. Here's a really old
It's
one.
hard to come by anywhere.
Eddie Rabbit. Oh my God. Well, I know. We're gonna. No, it makes me feel good. What I love. No, I don't know that one. Good enough. Look at that one.
Another block of town. It was very pretty. I didn't think the service was very good, but it was very pretty.
I've seen fire and I've seen rain. Seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a
You know, I'm
friend.
like, why would you pay all that money for it?
And I always thought that I'd see you.
I mean, I guess it's the oldest hotel now in Santa Fe. So
Okay.
it's,
Thanks,
you know, the
Taylor.
lobby is very,
How about it?
Mexican, you know, old Spanish, Mexican. The lobby is very big and it looks very, it looks historical. And they have a pretty little,
Singing
outside
in the
and got
rain.
fountains running and things.
Singing in the rain.
Their rooms are,
Glorious feeling.
I
I'm
mean, I
happier
don't pay that much money. I say stay at the Rolando or the Inn of the
God got both our sons and
Why
mine
do you want to pay for it?
ready to
The
love.
balance is super deep time.
Singing in the rain. Singing in the rain.
So,
Glorious feeling. I'm happy again. I'm laughing and crying. So God got both our singing,
they have like a
singing.
five-star restaurant.
I love that one. I need to learn
Very
that
famous from there.
one. Cool. Inflatable pool. That's on it. I don't know that one. Okay, back to Creedence Clearwater. They got all sorts of songs that either rain or not rain. So the rain's probably already stopped or is it still raining? All this I remember, rain's been falling down,
Their restaurant
clouds of mystery pouring,
is very pretty.
confusion on the ground.
Very old world.
Good men through the ages, trying to find the sun. And I wonder, still I wonder, who will stop the rain. Went down Virginia, seeking shelter from the storm.
Where we're staying
Caught
now.
up in a fable,
And you know, and they charge you
watching the
$25
towers
a night, all
go.
the hotels, you park your car.
I knew plans and new
Of course, no
deals,
free breakfast.
wrapped in
So
golden
now the parking's
chains.
free, the breakfast
And
is
I wonder, still I wonder, who will stop the rain.
Which I used to think was expensive, but now I guess it's cheap.
And
Compared
I
to all the other
wonder,
hotels.
still I wonder,
Because
who
it's about
will
a step
stop
down
the
and a walk to the plaza,
rain.
which is no big
These are
deal,
vignettes.
but
We're doing
and the
vignettes.
stores all along the way.
How about,
But they certainly drop their
where's my
prices.
favorite one? In the clouds, though I see her,
I just saw the
blue eyes cry in the rain. When we kissed high and parted, I knew we'd never be alone.
yeah.
Long favorite rain song is this one. I love this one. A lot of people don't know it's Jose Feliciano. Listen to the pouring rain. Listen to the pouring rain, listen to it pour. And with every drop of rain, you know I love you more. Let it rain all night long, let my love for you go strong. As long as we're together, who cares about the weather? Listen to the falling rain, listen to it fall. And with every drop of rain, you know I you call. Call my name right out loud, I can hear above the clouds. And here among the puddles, you and I together huddle. Listen to the falling rain, listen to it fall. It's raining, it's pouring, the old man is snoring. But the sailing went to bed, couldn't get up in the morning. Listen to it pour. And if every drop of rain, you know I love you more. Rain, rain all night long, my love for you goes strong. As long as we're together, who cares about the weather? Listen to the pouring rain, listen to it pour. Okay, is that enough rain songs? Have we got that?
Never.
Give it on the rain songs, okay. Before you guys fall asleep, we do have a birthday today to celebrate. So let me get a special song for this young man.
Another old fashioned, and then you're going home the day out, right? But you're not like club soda or soda water, kind soda water, or the like?
I've only been there once. One of the years and I've never been
Lennon, come on up here, Lennon, come on up. We got a young man here named Lennon. He's named after John Lennon right here. We're going to sing to you, and I got a special song for you, okay? Let's sing your traditional song for this guy, then we'll jazz it up with a cha-cha and see what kind of hits you got, okay? This is to Lennon. Happy birthday to you. Sing it. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lennon. Happy birthday to you. Here we go. This is a cha-cha-cha. You ready? Cha-cha-cha?
Yeah, way up high.
Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. You gotta move your hips. Cha-cha-cha. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. All right, thank you, Lennon. You can go back and sit down. And this song is he's named after John Lennon. His mom's wearing a Beatles t-shirt. And there's a beautiful song that John Lennon wrote called Beautiful Boy. I've got at least 4 boys in that song, so I got chill bumps into this song. It's a slow song, so it might get grounded out, but it's a beautiful song. Close your eyes.
I guess that'll stand forever. When is that going to fall down? Years from now?
Monster's gone. Beautiful, 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 beautiful boy. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful boy. Before you go to sleep, every day, beautiful, 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 beautiful boy. Beautiful, beautiful.
Okay.
Out in the ocean.
I just remember going to some bar there that was like from the 50s.
I can hardly wait.
Yeah, yeah.
Till you come and say.
So, I mean, it was like,
But I guess almost I could be paid.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's a long way to go. Hard road to hoe. Long way
Now I
to
worked
go.
in a mid outside
I don't know
in a
across the street.
one of these sprawling. I didn't spend so many years, I should, but I didn't went to that medieval dinner. Yeah, I was so, was a meat eater. He and his wife were sitting next to me. I found my my wife and I, we didn't spend, they were having their, I don't know, 700th or 800th or whatever, anniversary for the establishment of their meat eater.
Happy birthday, Liddy! Okay, we're on Eagles run now. Like I said, we can still be playing songs if someone wants to bring it up here, but I'm going to pick up at this point. Except James Taylor, they got a few more.
I don't remember what it was, but
the
yeah,
basics
you
don't
were
come down
did
there.
get all the medieval food, drink,
We'll hear some. I'd love to play whatever songs you like, if I can do it. Going to New Mexico, this will probably happen in a few minutes. Even though it's raining right now, it doesn't take long for this to happen.
I was there too, yeah. Oh,
Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, and I say it's alright.
yeah.
Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Little darling, it's been a long, cold, lonely winter. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been here. Sing it with me. Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Little darling, your smile's returning to the face. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, I say it's alright. Sun, 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 here it comes. Sun, 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 here it comes. Little darling, I feel as I sit slowly melting. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, and I say it's alright.
We went to the Cairo Museum,
Here
now they have a
comes the
brand new one.
sun, here comes the sun, and I say it's alright.
English, nothing like they sent to the States, and they only sent part of the
Sun, sun, sun.
and we had a guy so that was very, I mean, the minor nothing.
Here comes
The the arrows that were, oh, those up there.
It's alright.
Floating the whole brain.
It's
Oh, absolutely.
Well, the sun's not out, but it looks like it starts raining. Yeah, where is it?
Yes, but that was when I was there before the cemetery. And the children come to you, just around you.
We'll bring back the sun with this song.
You don't know what's, but all the time.
Good day, sunshine. Good day, sunshine. Good day, sunshine.
You always
When the sun's out, I've got something I can rap
there you go.
about.
Now, if you see a puddle,
In a special
make
way.
sure
I'm in love when it's a sunny day. Good day, sunshine. Good day, sunshine. Good day, sunshine.
I'll remember that. Not
Take a
go away
walk.
around it.
Sunshine.
I always remember this like
Burns my feet as they touch the ground, and in the night, beneath the shaded tree, I look her and she is lovely. Good day, sunshine. Good day, sunshine. Good day, sunshine. And when I beneath the shaded
I'm glad I
tree,
went when I went.
I love her and she is lovely. She
For
feels
the
good.
last 20 years already, I've been afraid to go because it's
I'm so proud to know she's mine. Good day, sunshine.
I was happy to go.
Good
when we went
day,
to that, it was
sunshine. Good day,
yeah, we
sunshine.
went to
Good day, sunshine. Mother Nature's son. All day long I'm singing songs for everyone. Sit beside and laugh and sing. See the water rise. It's come true. You think I'd be mine.
And that was one of the most fun things I have ever done. I loved every second of it. And I said, when you finish that tour all the way up, you feel so proud to be in there. You know, it makes you really proud to be in there. And we did Washington, D.C. ourselves.
Sorry, Greg, over here. Anything I could get you?
Oh,
For you. And then did you want to quote Oh, is that
Nature's son.
Yeah, we can do that right now. Unless you want anything on the way back, besides the phone.
Songs for everyone.
Get it ready for you. I love your food. Those are gorgeous. Very nice.
They are gorgeous.
I love that touch of green in there, yeah. Oh, that's what matters, yes. 26 even. You have a credit card?
Oh, yeah. I don't use this every day. They call me.
Oh, yeah.
Are you okay? We didn't get a charge from you. We split our bill because we had soda on there.
We can split it up if you'd like, or we can split one.
It's all of ours.
Okay, we could do that too. She's getting her Southwest points. That's what matters. For more fun adventures.
I think I talked to him more than anybody else actually.
Sorry.
Oh, you're good.
We're rocky here.
I know these old wobbly railroads. You'll notice the difference when we get back in on the new track for the rail runner.
Oh,
Yeah, when it splits, you'll see it like kind of come back in as we get closer into town. You'll notice the smooth ride. Yeah, these old railroads, it's very wobbly. Oh yeah, it rocks you back and forth. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Let me get that Coke for you.
thank you. That was very nice. It's so wonderful getting to talk to you and share
Yes,
this
it's
trip.
been fun.
I'm glad you were absolutely. So thank you so much.
Well, thank you too. It's just, yeah, you just meet people and, you know. And the other place, yes, all the way at the East Coast is very nice. Because you see all these historical things. You know. And I love that Freedom Trail in Boston. If you walk
Okay, so James Taylor, enough of Beatles.
Oh my God.
It's
It's a big, it's a
James Taylor's my main
big,
guy,
big
so we're going to do
walk.
Just started to
We started museum, we did our own, well, I think I probably did a gray line tour around the street. To go to the monuments by yourself.
There you go. Enjoy.
At the time, you know, if you took a tour, you got to go inside a couple rooms of the White House. You can't do that anymore, but you were able to at the time.
In my mind, I'm going to
The
carry
theater where Lincoln was shot, you know, all those things. I never knew him from Washington.
Can't you just feel the moonshine? Ain't it just like a
Arlington
friend of mine?
Cemetery. I never realized that there was a mansion there that was
Carolina.
you know that I didn't know that.
There ain't seas of silver sun.
I mean, that was so
Walk away
surprising
and
that
walk
he
the
had lived there.
sky.
Yes, that was their
I could watch the morning
to give it up and make the cemetery.
Feel the tears appearing, now I'm crying.
But he overlooked the Potomac, if you remember
Gone
that.
Carolina.
I learned history, you know, and it's
In
like,
my mind, I'm gone to Carolina. Can't you see the sunshine? Can't you just feel the moonshine? Ain't it just like a crazy with me from behind? And I'm
then
gone
we
to
took a
Carolina.
gray line bus. Oh, we
Ain't no doubt, no one's
Boston
mind
first.
loves to find
In that area. And then from
Wish for
Boston,
something
we took a
soft.
gray line bus back down to Virginia.
Hey, baby, the sky's on fire, I'm dying.
Breaks all a replica.
Gone to Carolina.
Well, it's not a replica, but they are. Yeah, and we ended up in Williamsburg. But then, you know, you see Plymouth, they have a regular, original Plymouth Mayflower is no longer, you know, but they have a replica, and you can tour that replica to see how small that ship really was. And how close to the border, you just wonder how the people ever made it across the ocean. And then at the end of oh my God.
Something might be over, say I'm going, gone to Carolina.
I mean, the
whole host of others standing around me. till I'm on the dark
It's
side
run by the
of
Navy, but the sailors that have to be on that
it
are
goes
the
on
current. They're
like
dressed,
forever.
the 1700s style, and they can tell you all about it. I said, man, that's the best duty anybody ever did. Being on board that ship as a sailor. But you go to the Old North Church for Paul Revere.
Still the moonshine, ain't it
We
getting
walked
out
the whole thing. I'll never forget it because it was such a long walk. I thought, will we ever get to the we were trying to get to the and I was like, I don't think we're ever going to get there. We're just going to keep walking and walking. But there's all historical sites along the way, but still, it was quite the walk. And then I can't remember where we stayed in downtown Boston, but within walking distance of that hotel was the cemetery where Benjamin Franklin and other folks on the Declaration were buried. So you could see their headstones in that cemetery. That was the walking distance of our hotel. I don't remember anymore where that hotel was. It was somewhere there. I was surprised that the graveyard was there in downtown Boston, but it is. They preserved that. And then the other thing I saw in downtown Boston was there was a church built by the Pilgrims, and also a cemetery out there. To me, everybody was so young. There's stones, most people died. If you were 30, you were old, because people died, So, but they showed you we went to the church.
Need a shelter in someone's arms.
There's Sunday sermons were like 7 hours long. They went cold with a feather on it, and they because I can't imagine sitting there all that while. So, just historical things for the United States, and the hardships that these people That's what those are.
I close
It
my
stopped.
eyes at night.
What?
The rain's gone.
Where I be without you in my
I'm
life.
saying the rain is gone.
Yeah, I see the
It shifted course. It's going back to Lincoln. I'm all dry. You know why I'm all dry? Because I was nothing part of what we're doing. It dries faster when you're out there. Now the platform on the part is still wet from the rain, but it's not slippery or anything, which is great.
So, yeah, what I would really like to go see is Charleston and Savannah.
Better for me than I was for myself. Be there for you and nobody else. I won't stop. Thank you, baby. I won't stop. Thank you, baby. How sweet it is to be loved by you.
But I would like to see Charleston and Savannah.
How sweet it is to
It
be
does.
loved
I would
by
like to
you.
take a trip there and see the old beautiful
How
homes.
sweet it is to be loved by you.
I've never been before.
Thank you.
That's what I hear from people.
Interviewing with James Taylor, he actually has a
That's what I
railroad
hear from
song.
people. It's like,
This is it.
Okay.
You're riding on on a railroad, singing someone else's song. River standing by that crossroad, silence is long. We are sailing away on a river by the sea. Maybe you and me can meet again. We are riding on a railroad, singing someone else's song. Time to time I try to lie, but I've been with you in town to town. Day to day, there's a melody in my brain that has a chance to fall away. Take the quiet way, need a ride on the train.
So, another part of the U.S. that is very different from anything I've ever grew up with. So, our country is divided into so many places that are very different.
We are sailing away
From the west,
on a
Mexico
river
is
to the
very
sea.
different. That's very
Maybe
strange.
you and me can live together. We are riding on a railroad, singing someone else's song. Time after time I like what I've been feeling down the town. Day to day, there's a man up here waits to have a day from the wind. Let's take us from the wind. He's riding on the train. We are riding on a railroad, singing someone else's song. And riding on a railroad,
Well, I guess this is the
singing
Southwest.
James Taylor's song.
It's funny. It's like, well, that is where it is. So, I used to work, when I worked in the ICU, that's where Jonathan Scott
You can play the game,
but we used to
you
work
worked
with
out
one
the
of the
parts,
agents.
and the old ones are written for you.
And he was from
Tell me, how can you stand there with your broken heart? Ashamed of playing
way before my son. He said, come out to my
and
residence.
thinking we to another doesn't take any time
And so
to
he
fight.
went to a
Oh, father and mother, sister and brother, if there's a light, tell us how to fly. Shower the people you love with the light, so when they wave at you, things are gonna work out fine. If you want, they will. As I say, shower the people
You have
you
walls that are
love with
big,
the light. So when they wave at
very
you,
smart man built that way,
things are gonna be much better if you want, they will. You can run, but you cannot hide. This is life. Tell me what you plan to do when you're on this high. When you're all behind yourself. Can't you tell somebody the way that you feel? You can feel it begin.
And then the Spanish came in, saw that room, like, yeah,
About the freezing hill, all the weekend.
what?
To the sound of the people you love with the light. Oh, in the way that you feel, things are gonna be much better if you want it. As I say, oh, shower the people you love with the love.
Everybody handing over here.
Oh, in the way that you
Handing over here.
feel. the people you love it.
Yeah, what's
Tell the people you love it tonight.
Well, think about all the training that was going down there. I know we went on, you know, it's like,
That's our word.
but they did it, you know.
I'm gonna buy me a soda, Mom. Get me a soda. I'm gonna buy one. I don't care. That's my card.
So, yeah, I mean, just really,
Gen X, right? Here's that's
I didn't realize they had
90s
great
costume.
plans.
You
Here in northern New Mexico, it's hard to get from Mexico.
Yeah. Did he get better cooking? Well, I mean, you know, he costumes. Yeah. Well, last year, right?
I don't know what they did.
The first song they played after.
I don't know. It's amazing when people, it's just like,
Right? Just yeah, they were. Everything went on, all of a sudden it gets hot. Like, oh, that meant to look at
how did they do it? I was when I was young, I was thin too. I was very thin. Well, they always had lines in the communist country lined up, not only food, but like toilet paper and I'm so my mom was Polish. We had family in Poland. My mom was Polish. My mother spoke Polish. And so it was during communism, and there were lines. Not only food, there was lines in toilet
Well, last year, right?
I don't know what they did.
First song they played after.
I don't know. It's amazing what people accomplish. It's like
Cathedral Mountain, saw silver clouds below, saw everything, all the things. Stated out by praise, and he tried to kiss it, and he lost his breath, touched him in the face. Now we walked inside, saw the city that was down, taking really to every step he took. He started turning inside himself, he tried to kill him. He surrendered, and the face in mountains.
How did they do it?
Somewhat
intimidating. It's very intimidating. Americans are not used to that. I
Turned out they weren't. And they were doing it.
There's no rain down in the whole
They created this ranch. They built just super weird. Yeah.
It's not that way anymore, but it was that way. It's not anymore.
So like, once it's done, we actually and then Americans live like a traffic flow there. So I tried to rate that on people. Like this house should be living in the top of the 60s and 70s. And they all were employed. It's just like, as white people are way too individualistic. Some of us have been doing this for thousands of years. For us, it's all like, let's be safe. I have my stuff, your stuff. You know, like, almost not getting yeah, they're gonna be shutting down though. No. The L-A-M-N can? Llama. Llama. Okay. That was like, what's his name? Dolly? No, Ron Goss. And, right, Ron Goss started it. And, still a big time. Tom Dawson.
Season them with prayer and song. Father earth will keep you if you can. Watching hungry on this perch on yonder. In my garden little by little, gonna make this wild road.
And I think
All it takes is a rain and
no, there was, and there's it's not that way now, but there was no rest. You know how we have rest?
Yeah, that DJ storm, there was just
There were all these shells behind
months
the
of just
house.
like,
It was like huge thing. There was nothing. I mean, it wasn't really a department store. It was just things of smells, and they could all. I mean, it was. I was so stunned that that's what they would call it. It was like, wow. Okay, but we have Polish friends in Albuquerque, and when her brother and sister came here to study there, they lived in Poland still, but he was getting a PhD in research chemistry, and so his wife was from Ukraine. He's from Poland, and at the time we had the
World War I from the perspective of homes. Yeah, lots of questions.
she had never seen that in her life. She stood at that microwave and it was like a maze that you would have been going around and there was popcorn coming out. And I was just away. There was no chemical in it. Just simple things that everybody takes for granted. Yeah. But again, Poland's like that anymore. It's very westernized now. It has everything you would want. But at the time, under Montego, it was
he does some blues also. People don't think his dance players being blues bad. He's got
their you speak out against that government, you are wrong.
roll up and
Or, they need to support and they would shoot 25 years to so, I mean, you know, still treat their people. Oh, yeah. Tea and all those proteins. They're all those Russian oligarchs that are all over the place. You know, they're just horrible. And there's people that have very little to this day there in Russia. I don't know. I can't imagine. our friends that are Polish that live up, she goes once a year to visit her mom who lives there, and she always calls me the Polish and in their village, I said, what are the models doing? I'll figure it out. Because they're getting free housing, food, we're very generous. My friend that lives here now, like at the time my dad was like someone that her while, and her mother would say after 90, saying that when she was a child, the Germans made the children on field trips into the camp. Like Auschwitz, she went to Auschwitz, and they were taken into the camp. Then they would tell them, they don't think we're the children. You will also be
concentration camps, the mass graves. How do you begin to do that?
black box
Sometimes good, not
picture,
always.
something like that. You want
Why don't you tell me where they went?
That whatever you want.
And
You just let
how
us know why you
the
did.
Germans ended up
Do like a
all
scene. It felt like it was
art
in Lincoln. Lincoln didn't have any battle scenes.
and jewels.
It did. It opened for the battle scene, actually, which feels like it's still close range on
I mean, how do you explain any of that?
it opens with the battle scene.
Yeah. It's really more about the politics. So I think it's
I've never told them.
Yeah. I love all the wheeling and dealing they did. That was actually really fascinating. Yeah. Like how to get these Democratic congressmen votes. You know, all those little
Cowards went out and killed themselves. Too bad he was a coward. You were happy to murder everybody else.
Story so much, but it just I liked the book so much.
Thought that was the right thing to do.
That's often the case.
You had to take the coward's way out and kill yourself. Okay.
But still, I think
And those
the list was great.
The Gelson. No, Gelson. Yeah, and they only remember certain kind of old
Thank you. I'll take you late claps, no claps, whatever it takes. Thank you. As long as you don't throw stuff at
You
it.
know one thing we did? We departed way before schedule.
Thank you so much. I know you've been a very dedicated crowd. So you had no choice.
And we had to
but
wait
me.
right where we were. Because railroad is on the
But
track
you
right now.
chose me.
Yeah, see, that's the thing, you gotta share.
Now next door, Weston,
We had
we heard
railroad in our
Weston next
dispatch
door.
to
He's really
get cleared on the line.
classy.
Yeah.
He's much more classy than me. He sings some really old
It's like
songs from
when
the
you ride
20s. and
Amtrak.
Very good guitar
Amtrak
player,
has
so it's very different.
freight trains through.
But you got me. I hope you're happy.
Waiting for all the freight trains to go through. They get the first priority track. So, anyway, so yeah, no, I enjoy all those programs because when they do renovations like this, make them new inside, you know, modern, everything, but keep the boho
What a day for a daydreaming boy.
and those farmhouses,
And a daydream, dreaming about my bundle of joy.
homes and like small
Even
towns
time
somewhere.
really on my
Beautifully done.
side.
I mean, you just think,
One of those days we're taking a walk outside. One of the days we're walking in the sun. All of my face with somebody who's going on. What a day for a day. What a day for a daydreaming boy. I'm lost in a sweet dream. Dreaming about my bundle of joy. Even if time is passing me by a lot, unless it's up to you to say
Yeah.
I
It's been a really good feeling when you're able to scoot over to this Russell, the old
my
line.
load.
Yeah. To this side. Double take those ones on that. Here we can see the trestle go. Coming up on it. So the trestle, the old one.
The trestle, oh, the old trestle of the Roadrunner. It's concrete and we're on wood, right?
Put over here on the side, see the curve. That's good right now.
oh yeah.
It's such a cool structure.
To say I love tomorrow I'll pay my dues for walking my load. Find a faithful till the sleepy good soul. For a day, what a day for a daydreaming boy. I'm lost in a sweet dream, dreaming about my bundle of joy. All of my faces, somebody's been born long.
Come back and avoid the trick.
It's a getting closer, going faster than a roller coaster. All my doors surely come my way. Every day seems a little faster. All my friends are going up and out. All my doors surely come my way. Every day seems a little stronger. Every way love's a little stronger. Do you ever long for true love with me? And you know that I love you every day, each and every day. Oh, every day. Oh, every day seems a little stronger. Every way love's a little longer. Do you ever long for true love from me? You know that I love you every day. It's a getting closer, going faster than a roller coaster. Love like yours, surely come my way. I said a little for a day. What a day for a daydreaming boy. I'm lost in a sweet dream. Dream about my bundle of joy. All of my faces, somebody's dream boy now. Oh, it's a getting closer, going faster than a roller coaster. All my doors surely come my way. Every day seems a little faster. All my friends are going up and out. All my doors surely come my way. Every day seems a little stronger. Every way love's a little stronger. Do you ever long for true love with me? And you know that I love you every day, each and every day. Oh, every day. Oh, every day seems a little stronger. Every way love's a little longer. Do you ever long for true love from me? You know that I love you every day. It's a getting closer, going faster than a roller coaster. Love like yours, surely come my way. I said a love like yours, surely come my way. Each and every day. Tyler when he was here a few weeks ago?
Oh, wow.
I went to see James was in Rio Rancho. No
I had no idea.
Yeah. I would have gone. I've seen him in St. Louis a few times, so I'll let James do his own thing. But
Yes.
Cap Mo is coming September 22nd. Cap Mo and Melissa Etheridge to the opera.
No,
Yeah, and
There's-
Wilco.
I'm not quite that
Wilco?
adventurous.
Cool. Yeah. So we're going to Wilco. Wilco. Yeah. Cool. We're going entering Interstate 25 right now. So we're heading back out of town. Yeah, we're ahead of schedule. So yeah, good. That rain helps. Like, you got everyone back on the train all the time.
Slicks up the
Now,
tracks.
our mountain in Albuquerque is 10,000 feet up top. And you've gone there many times to the top.
So we're coming back into town. We just crossed under Interstate 25. You look here on the
We
left,
took a
and you'll
Jeep
see these
ride,
are the tracks here for the rail runners. And notice they have concrete tires,
Jeep ride.
whereas we have wind tires on ours. So we're going to rejoin here in just a second. That train is obviously a lot heavier than our train is, and also that those tracks get used a lot more because they run dozens of trains across those
And
every
we
day.
were,
So the state will maintain everything from basically here on forward,
and the guy
and it'll be
said,
on these concrete tracks all the way to back to the rail yard here. in just a little bit.
if you don't feel well, but it was just us.
And the rain has stopped, by the way, so if you want to go back
like,
after the flat car, it's a nice little spot. You'll see a totally different angle of San Jose. You can see it from the
never
train.
bothered me, but
Pull under half
if you're
a
not
couple weeks ago,
from high
I was
altitude,
with a group of Texans. We were out there in a flat car. This woman who had this
you're
huge
ready
hat,
for high
and all of a sudden it took off like a sail. Just like,
but you're really sick with high
And
altitude.
fortunately, Jovian, who works here with us,
People that
he had
know
his
our
phone out with him, so he immediately pegged
train,
exactly where the hat went, which was right off of
you're coming from
off the
sea
San Miguel.
level and you're going all that
So
way
the
up.
husband of the wife noted the site and then drove back and retrieved the hat. So, but it was right in town, so yeah. And it fell right along the railroad track, so he was able to get it. And she was all, I've had that hat for 15 years. Like, well, your husband's going to go get it back for you. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, we are coming in here to town now.
It's such
Did we have a good time here today?
The air is much thinner.
Really been a beautiful day, even with the rain. In fact, the rain's kind of taking
The
the edge
air
off
is
the
so much
heat.
thinner,
It's
you know,
kind of
the
nice.
higher
And we,
you go.
even though we're in a 22-year mega drought, every drop of rain we get counts. So always grateful here when Father Sky gives us a little bit of more moisture. And here it's so dry that even if you do get wet, you're dry again in about 5 minutes.
I was so
So it
shocked.
doesn't really bother me to get wet right now. We'll dry off. Not made of sugar, you know, or
I
lye.
was stunned when we're with this guy going.
Well, we'll be back here in just a little bit, but we're coming here to the southern end of Santa Fe. So enjoy the views. You'll see here on the right, the southern end of the Santa Fe Creek again. You will see Sun Mountain and Moon Mountain, which are fun to hike. Especially Sun Mountain, which is accessible right off of Santa Fe Trail. It's a nice little hike. It takes about an hour to get to the top, 45 minutes to an hour. Good cardio workout, but not too tall, but a little steep. It's a good hike. Looking for something to do that's not too far out of the way.
People get ready. There's a train coming. Don't need no tickets. Just get on board. On these trains, do that he's so long. Don't need no tickets. Just train
Wow. Yeah.
People get ready. There's a key, open the doors, Lord, room for all, dancing ain't no room for the homeless sinner. All I have is just a silver soul. I
early August. Oh. And the weather had changed so much. So then we drove out and then we got back. And we had a holiday. Like a different season by the time we came down. Way back in there. The snow was blowing sideways. I was like, Dad, you can put the rest of it.
Yeah, really?
I put a jacket on. And I was like, do not have allergies in it.
Yeah.
Run in there and run in.
If you're not from these parts, I'm so glad that you decided to come to Santa Fe and see our part of America. That I see like rose and marry our fortune.
Yeah, it's 11 o'clock at night. The sun's still way out. I'm tired.
Stay here in my bed.
Hotel station.
So we got a taxi.
Blackout burn. One of the nurses I worked with them today, she's married to the ortho doctor, and joined public health, and they were part of the time in Ankeny, part of the time someplace smaller, but in Ankeny, and in the winter, it's dark all the time, so about a couple hours of sun, and that's it. All the parks were bright red, all the parks. Walk, normal things he does, you know, and that's, it throws you way off. I mean, that's not what a body is. So,
I've been on the bus. She said the man was the sky. I said be careful, his bow ties really a camera. See a cigarette, I think there's one alley. So I looked down to see it.
I would like to see Alaska. I don't want to live where the sun's up all the time or it's black all the time.
I'm lost. I said, oh, I really
Part of our tour, we got to go on this.
I'm a kid. Don't know why. In the car, I'm
Fairbanks, and it's a lot colder in Fairbanks than it is in Anchorage. And he used to say, you know, in winter, your breath is in the air. So that when you breathe out, there's just crystals in front of you. Because, you know, if it's like 30 below zero, well, more than 30, 45 below zero, it just crystallizes your breath.
Okay, before we go, I want to show one more song I've written, and it has a little prop with it. If you're not from New Mexico, and if you look at our license plate, there's something very unusual about it that no other state has. Anybody see that? It's not New Mexican? No, you're from here. There's 3 letters on it. Then no other state needs to say this, but if you look at it, it says New Mexico, USA.
Oh, yeah, USA.
Because some
Nobody knows
people get a
where we
little
are.
confused. In fact, our state magazine, rock
Our
number 2
50
coming
is
up,
missing.
New Mexico magazine, if you look at the next to the last page, every month since I was a kid,
That's right.
since I was a kid, there's real stories.
Yes.
It's called One of Our 50 is Missing.
Yes.
And they're still doing it. If you look at the Mexico magazine,
Nobody still knows
One of Our
where
50
we are.
is is missing, and I'll share just this last month. It says cryptic, I'll just read a short one, there's several verses. Cryptic currency. After spending some time abroad, Placitas resident John McNerney flew into New York City where a friend picked him up with a car with New Mexico plates. Soon they stopped at a gas station for a restroom break. On his way out, McNerney picked up a candy bar in order to become a paying customer. Well, when he dug into his pocket, all he had were European coins. Remember, he was in Europe. And he told the clerk, hold on, I got some American money. The employee looked at the car outside and replied, oh, okay, New Mexico. I'll take the American money. So, you go figure. So, I don't know, there's all sorts of true
every month
stories.
there, that magazine
So
comes
I have
out,
a
and
song
every month
called,
there's maybe like
makes a little
4 or
echo.
5
I say,
little
it ain't
things about-
new. You say, it ain't new.
And
And I
that's
say,
like
it
what I
ain't
said. I
Mexico.
mean, this isn't
You
like,
say, it ain't Mexico,
you
even
know,
though we're
it's
called
like,
New Mexico.
really, does anybody
We're
understand?
long older than that.
I always tell people,
There you
you know,
go.
it's the state between Texas and
It
Arizona.
ain't new.
There
ain't new.
It ain't Mexico. Ain't Mexico. We got it before the conquistadors.
Oh yeah,
In this
when I
land
first moved
Spain.
here long
It
ago, I
ain't
was
new.
at that.
It ain't
I was
It
at-
ain't Mexico.
Ain't Mexico.
Our Pueblo blood and Adobe blood was
Right.
the first on this
No, it's
terrain.
part of the United States.
1,000 years or so ago, the Chaco people plowed the roads and built a
Well, you know,
trading center.
I can see it
For
no word
travelers
about
far and near,
Santa Fe is very famous. I am very surprised.
each
People
one
have
to
heard of Santa Fe,
conjecture
'cause that is
where they come from, where they go. Mystery still lingers so. It ain't new. It ain't Mexico.
Ain't Mexico.
Before the conquistadors claimed this land to Spain. It ain't new. It ain't Mexico. Our Pueblo blood and Adobe
And the
blood was the
person
first
kept
on
telling
this
her
terrain.
that they could, and that they
Now,
could
the land
filter
of
out, and
enchantment,
that, you know,
well,
and
it
she
may
kept
be
saying,
mostly brown.
but, you know,
The
we're one
green
of the
pinot
50
trees and junipers that
No,
are
that
sprinkled
person
all
like
around.
wouldn't have it.
And yet the
She had
roots
to
grow
hang up
long and deep,
start all over
sipping
because that
what
person
they
was convinced. There was,
can.
and one person
Desert kind of
in one of
beauty.
these little things
This
in the
here
magazine
enchanted
said,
land.
they said
Here we
something like,
go.
you know, we live in
It
not
ain't
Mexico, we live in New Mexico, and
It
the
ain't
person said
Mexico.
that, old Mexico, New
We
Mexico,
came
it's
before
still
the conquistadors claimed this land to
It's like,
Spain. It ain't new.
It ain't new.
It
you know, I
ain't
say it's
Mexico.
always right. We have too many people in Albuquerque anyway. I say, wish they would never find us. We have too many people. That's good. Don't
You
find
don't
us.
need a
We're happy
passport.
just where we are. You don't have
Check it
to find
anyway.
us. Because the
Well, you
city's
probably
gotten so
speak the
big and
language in
sprawling,
a
and then come
Spanglish
problems
kind of
with all
way.
of that bigness, you know.
But if you
It's
check
like,
our
no,
license
it's
plate,
fine.
we made it
I
clear
don't want you
as
to find us.
day.
Somehow they find us
Step
anyway.
beside New
But-
Mexico is you. Yes.
Like they all know Texas. Everybody knows Texas.
It ain't new.
It ain't new.
It ain't Mexico.
Ain't Mexico.
Before the conquistadors claimed this land to Spain. It ain't new.
It ain't new.
And it ain't Mexico.
Ain't Mexico.
Our Pueblo blood and Adobe blood was the first on this terrain.
Oh, okay.
It ain't new.
I thought something on
And it ain't Mexico.
Ain't Mexico.
Thank you all very much. It's been great singing with you. My voice is totally thrilled, and I'm loving to do
There's
it
so
for
many
you
little
guys.
That's a good
towns
day.
there in
That's a good
Mexico.
day.
There's some little towns.
What?
But
I want to
yeah,
point out
I
things
just
in
think
Sobra,
children
unless
don't
you've
learn
seen it a lot of times,
geography, because if
you didn't notice this,
geography
but
in grade school,
after the
would
thing
you
was
not
fun
see
and was
around the
celebrating,
states?
and it used to be only conquistadors that came up and claimed the land. But if you notice this time, there was a Powaki, there was a tribe with us. So the state of New Mexico, the Zozobra people, Kiwanis Club, are finally getting it together, that it wasn't the Spanish that were here first. They're the ones that we all read about, the conquistadors, which is a great story. But the Pueblos were here, so this year, if you notice, the Pueblo Indians, they were alongside the Spanish. I thought that was a big move. I think it may be the first time. So that was a huge move, because it's very controversial
What
here.
is that? I can't read that.
Yeah. Yes, there's long been about the colony, the Spanish colony, which has helped with all the controversial. Right history, no one wants to be colonized.
I was like,
And yet here we
you
are.
told me that.
You know,
and I was
everyone
like,
largely,
what?
live side by side, we get along together. And I think the key thing is to remember we have diversity. We have respect for one another, and to be able to listen to each other's stories and respect our own traditions. That's vitally important here in this very, very ancient landscape where people have occupied for at least 23,000 years. We are about a quarter-mile away from our final destination. You will see here the wonderful restaurant La Chosa. I live about 2 blocks away from that on that very street right there. So we want to thank each and every one of you for coming out here today. Whether you're came from far away like Philadelphia, she's not here. She's on the flatbed right now. Or Albuquerque, you're right here in local Santa Fe. We appreciate your coming along with us here for this adventure here today. I really want to thank Chris for being our crooner here for the day. You well earned those well-used vocal cords. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Garrett.
We want to thank Holly, and we want to thank Felicia, who's over here coming back in here right now. So thank you to both of you for being such good servers.
Felicia, here she comes. I'm going to get her to sing. She knows that last song. Here she comes. I didn't get you away. She was totally singing it.
She knows the Fiesta song.
Let's go.
They made me work in a GI studies clinic where we did scoping.
She's a very happy song.
And one of our attendings one day was sitting, we had an office right there, and I watched him and he was taking his papers and just shoving them, put them in the garbage can.
When we were coming back here, we just crossed the Corpus de Peralta, the last street we crossed before, and actually we're in the here right now. Here on the right is the farmer's market. And you saw that this morning, how crowded it was. That farmer's market has transformed farming here in northern New Mexico. We have all this land, but very little water. So our farms are tiny. And for the ability for our farmers to be able to have an outlet to sell the products and to make a living is really amazing. The products that we sell are incredible. So those of you who are like flying back to different states or whatever, get yourself back to cherry powder in the last 15 years.
I'll never forget that because I was like,
and you're helping a local farmer. So what's
so
better
to
than
show
that?
you how important it is.
Here on the right is the Knuckles Brewery. Waiting for that to open. They each have a sign on it that says coming summer 2020.
An application
And
vote.
got tape over the 2020
So there you go.
portion. I'm waiting. I'm a beer drinker, so I'm like, take my money, take my money. They got that.
Did you put it on 70 something?
It's on 70.